two-way destroyer who flat-out controls games. Danny Granger and the Indiana Pacers go up against the Atlanta Hawks and their athletic specimen, Josh Smith. Pacers, Hawks, up next.
We're at the home of the Hawks, a fortress of basketball, Phillips Arena, here in downtown Atlanta. 2K Sports and the NBA welcomes you to our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg. We get a look at the Pacers here. What does this team need to do to get on top?
I think they need another star next to Danny Granger, and they need the continued development of young players. Brandon Rush, Roy Hibbert, and certainly a good play at the point guard position would help also.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Danny Granger out there with Collison. Then it's Roy Hibbert. Then there's Tyler Hansbrough and George. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Larry Drew.
Kevin, in today's game, he doesn't want to see this team lean on any one player for the majority of their points. He said, ideally, we'd like to see even contribution across the board from all players. We'll see, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. It's obvious Coach wants to keep the pressure on his team's offense.
Well, he doesn't want them leaving points on the table. I mean, that's basically all he's saying. Let's take advantage of our opportunities. Looks like they switched to man-to-man, D, here.
Granger against Johnson. 5 to shoot. Shoots it. Granger with the defensive effort. On defense, the Hawks. Something about Joe Johnson, a huge guy for a wingman. He's 6'7", 240. But if his frame is a little intimidating on the court, his demeanor, Clark, is anything but.
Every time I've encountered him, very low-key and soft-spoken, trying to stay away from the center of attention.
So it's Indiana now, after the miss from Joe Johnson. George, Bibby covering, with authority.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double-team it. That's your only hope.
Atlanta with the ball. 4-point game. And here is Horford. Atlanta again missing.
Shocking how wide open he was. Even more shocking that he couldn't sink it.
George, he's guarded by Williams. That's good. 8 points for him.
So far, I don't think you can ask for a better start to the game for them. 4 for 4 thus far.
Bibby. It's in. He got bumped too. He'll have a chance for one more at the line.
It takes a lot of skill and agility to lay it in with the defense right on you. That's a terrific finish.
Some interesting stats start to pop up when you look at the Hawks. They played the 4th slowest pace in the league last year. That kind of surprises me with all their athleticism.
Me too, Kevin. I mean, you would think they would be much more committed to playing at a faster pace, especially since they've got so many guys that would seem to thrive in that kind of offense.
Backing him down is Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Clock at 4. 2 on the clock. Good as the jump shot falls.
That's a terrific play. All he had to do was catch it and finish.
George, he's guarded by Williams. Smith gets called for blocking. That's his first foul.
Here in the early going, fouls continue to be a problem. They're having trouble in that area.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Granger. Hibbert with it. Takes it up and off the glass as he lays that one up and in.
Tell you what, you get close like that every time, you'll have a productive offense.
The turnover by Atlanta. Here's Granger. looking for his first bucket of the game. He dumps it off. Here's George. Josh Smith pulls it in.
Smart D forced him into taking that mid-range jump shot, and as you might expect, he wasn't able to knock it down.
It's taken away by Collison. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, rookie Paul George wasn't a big-name prospect going into last season at Fresno State. He said, I think that definitely gives me the edge. I always play with a chip on my shoulder, being the underdog, being a guy that's not high profile. That's where I get most of my fight from. He has the talent to be special, guys. We'll see if he uses that edge.
Thank you, Doris. So it's Indiana now, following the score by Jamal Crawford.
Does he make it look easy or what, partner? Trust me, that's not easy.
Oh, I know it. I think he could climb over the backboard if he wanted to. Here's Crawford. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Drains it from short range. Crawford's got his second bucket. Pacers leading by 4. Collison the pass to Hibbert. Intercepted. Now Bibby. Here's Horford. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go. And Indiana has possession. They lead by 4. Here's George. It's rebounded by Mike Bibby. And the Hawks with possession. Trailing by 4. They rule this one goaltending. Count the shot.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
And here's Hibbert. Tipped. Here's Crawford. Here's Johnson. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. A high-scoring game here right out of the gates. Closely contested game here at the start of the second quarter. Here's Crawford. He has 6. Definitely for the Hawks, Clark. They were one of the best offensive teams in the NBA last season. Not because they shot especially well, but because they got more shots than their opponents.
Quantity over quality was the approach for the Hawks. That extra volume, if you can overwhelm your opponent by rebounding on the offensive end, that can give you an advantage.
So with Smith sitting on the bench, here's the group that Larry Drew has on the floor. We've got Crawford. Maurice Evans is out there with Pachulia. Then there's Johnson and T. Here's Crawford after Danny Granger's bucket. With a step back, kept alive. Crawford outside, can't get it to go.
Boy, he had a good look. I think everyone here was a bit shocked to see that one not fall through.
Oh!
It's the old reversal. That was something else, wasn't it, Cal?
All a defender can do, Clark, is hope the photographer didn't get him in the picture.
I think he was posterized.
T gets the reach-in call. That's his first foul. The Hawks are making a switch on the floor. Smith is checked in. Here's Granger. Here is Hensbrough. Now Smith defending. Here's George. Off the pick. It's blocked. And it's the Hawks with the ball. 4-point game. The dump off. Johnson. Granger covering. Back to Crawford. Let's go with a 3. Hensbrough snatches it inside.
Got to expect more out of him here. He's had a lot of difficulty this quarter, which in turn is making it difficult for them to cut into this deficit at all. Kicked it to the right guy at the right time. That's a good pass.
Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Kevin, with the addition of Jamal Crawford to the Hawks, it has made them even more potent offensively. Celtics coach Doc Rivers said they have Joe Johnson, and now they have Crawford as well, so they have two closers. That makes it really tough. It's very difficult to get stops against guys that don't need a play to score. Guys, the Hawks were able to keep both players for a second season. We'll see if this team can take the next step.
We will indeed. Thank you, Doris. For the Hawks, Al Horford is checked in for Pachulia. Williams comes in for Maurice Evans. And Mike Bibby is subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Here's Granger. 6-point game. And here's Hansbrough. Here's George. And he dunks that one through.
Boy, he's such a powerful finisher, Kevin.
Well, it's almost a sure thing when he gets in that close, Clark.
A clear path? You don't want to get in the way of this
Oh,
fella.
no. He's cleared for landing every time. On defense, Indiana. Following the miss by Mike Bibby.
Beautiful, beautiful pass. Well executed there.
2:22 left in the second. No good. Now Atlanta takes it the other way. It's off.
They've really done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
They got the advantage right now, Clark, +5. Here's Bibby. He has 5. Picked up by Collison. Horford with the screen on Collison. Off the pick. And there's Horford. That's good on the assist by Bibby. Horford's got his first 2 points. And the Pacers call time here. Clark, the Pacers just could not find a way to win on the road. What were they, 9-32?
9-32, Kevin. The second worst road record in the East. And they really struggled in enemy territory, in part because they never established themselves as a defensive team, and they had some injuries as well.
And making a change here, the Hawks. Pachulia's checked in. And no problem at the line here for the three-point play. When you look at accomplishments, you can't ignore 32 wins in the East for this Hawks team last season. Not a bad mark at all.
Yeah, you're right, and they needed all of those, Kevin, because they didn't win their division, but still grabbed the 3 seed because of their total win.
You brought up the new playoff format earlier. I like the change now, with the top 3 seeds not being locked in to division winners.
Yeah, that makes sense, Kevin. I mean, it was a no-brainer to move it in that direction. That's a fair way to look at it. It gives more of a reward to teams that were good throughout the regular season and takes away from teams that might just scrape by winning their division.
Clark, seeing Joe Johnson in person, you're reminded just how big this guy is for a perimeter player.
Yeah, you forget about it. I mean, you leave out LeBron James, and Joe Johnson is one of the biggest, strongest wingmen in the game. I mean, he's 6'7"-ish, maybe 6'8", and probably north of 240 pounds. I mean, you'll find some centers that are lighter than that.
You're right. Here's Horford after Darren Collison's bucket.
A pretty finish right there, Kevin. Take it up and then throw that thing down.
He didn't have to make it special, just get the job done.
That's right. Keep it simple.
And the other thing about Joe Johnson, he's huge for a wing player, but tremendously skilled.
Yeah, he's as skilled as any wing player in the league, more so than most. A great ball handler, terrific jump shooter. He can make the 3. He's excellent in the pick and roll. And you talk about the combination of size, strength, and skill, he's special.
That's a good scouting report.
He couldn't quite get enough on the ball on that pass. Got a finger on it, but not enough to keep it from sailing out of bounds.
For the Hawks, Josh Smith, he's checked in for Pachulia. Evans comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Crawford in for Mike Bibby. Granger, good. Granger's got his second basket of the game.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get, and he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Crawford, no luck.
It seems like they're winning all of the hustle plays, getting all of the 50-50 balls, and they have a big advantage on the glass.
And the first half is now in the books. Pacers lead by 10.
It's the HB halftime, and it's time.
The second half just about to get underway. Here's Bibby. He's got 5 on the court for Indiana. Tyler Hansbrough out there with Roy Hibbert. Then there's Danny Granger. And there's Collison and George. And the basket by Johnson.
Excellent job to disrupt that pass. Those deflections are really an underrated defensive play.
Here's Collison. Bibby covering. Now Hansbrough. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here's Johnson. Deflected. It's stolen by Smith. And Granger picks him up defensively. Horford against Collison. Goes up. Takes it up. Horford no luck. Pacers leading by 8. The Pacers finished last season at 32-50, not really in the playoff mix as the season wrapped up.
No, it was over fairly early for the Pacers as far as the playoffs go, and they did a little better against the Eastern Conference opponents, however, 23-29.
Here's Smith. Atlanta again, missing.
Well, the bad shooting continues for them to start this half.
George. Dunked in off the nice assist that time. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And Clark, how do the Pacers snap out of their current rut? I mean, they're not terrible, but they're certainly not good.
Well, they've had injury problems, much like the Rockets. Key players out. Mike Dunleavy was hurt. Tyler Hansbrough, a promising first-round draft choice, missed most of the season. They need everybody healthy, and they need Danny Granger to continue to play like an all-star.
So it's Indiana now, after the miss from Joe Johnson. Here's George. Williams on the rebound.
Kevin, that's the kind of shot you want. You can't ask for better execution on offense, but sometimes they just don't fall.
8 feet out. Here's Horford. Off the back. Board and in. Horford's got 6 points.
The defense didn't challenge the shot, didn't get a hand in his face. And from such close range, that shot's a gimme.
Granger, good.
Right now, he's just too good, Kevin. Way too good. They need to bring a second defender and try to make him give up the ball.
Granger against Johnson. Shoots the 3. And Johnson missing again.
You have to question his shot selection, Kevin. Poor shots equal bricks and misses. Nice job to advance the orange. Way to get it up court for the open finish.
Bibby kicks to Johnson. On deep. And it's Johnson again missing.
He just hasn't been able to get on track in this game. Not like he would like to. He's a much better shooter than he's shown.
Picked up by Collison. Tries to get it going. And the shot is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 9 points. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And I love the unselfish. It's a joy to watch.
Here's George. Strong finish to throw it down, and he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Mike Bibby.
Boy, that's a superb job of maintaining concentration after contact.
For the Hawks, Evans comes in for Marvin Williams, and it's Crawford in for Mike Bibby. Here's Crawford. He has 6. On the wing, Johnson. Over Granger. And it's Johnson again missing.
And they just continue to dominate the glass, Kevin.
Here's Crawford. 1:38 left in the third quarter. A little long. But it goes in. Crawford's got 8. Here is Collison. 16-point lead. After so much losing, Atlanta has to be overjoyed to have a team who's in the playoffs, it seems, year after year.
And the fans down there deserve it. I know they're a little slow in showing up, but they've been pretty supportive in recent years. After years of bad luck, tough breaks, this run of good seasons by the Hawks is well overdue for the Atlanta sports fan.
And so here is Atlanta, following the score by Indiana. Here's Crawford, blocked. Clock at 4. Second chance shot, and almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. First free throw is good. Pachulia, he's checked in for Al Horford.
Shooting for Atlanta, Josh Smith, taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here is Collison. 47 seconds left in the third. Here's George, and that one's in from the low post. He's got 26.
Well, he's not a premier scorer, but he's contributed big time on the offensive end today.
Johnson against Granger. Evans. And great assist as he lays that one in. Evans has got his first points in this one.
They've changed up the D now. It's a 3-2 zone.
Crawford is whistled for reaching in. That's his first foul.
First foul, 2 seconds.
Here's Granger. He's got 11. Granger, a screen on Evans. Five to shoot. Hibbert with a screen on Crawford. 3 on the clock. And that's collected by Smith. Can't get it to go. We've played through 3 in the double-digit game going on here. We'll be right back here from Atlanta. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Here's Granger. So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Larry Drew has on the floor. We've got Mike Bibby. Marvin Williams is out there with Pachulia, and it's Crawford and Horford. So it's Indiana now. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hands the shot. 28 points for him. This Hawks squad is struggling. They trail by 18. Granger against Crawford. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Kevin, that's the kind of mistake that you just can't make. It's no wonder they're losing.
Granger outside. Stolen away.
And you know, despite the number of turnovers, Kevin, they've still got the lead here.
And stolen by Granger. So it's Indiana now. It's an 18-point game. Here's George. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
I'll tell you what, he's been an efficient scorer for them. He executes, takes good shots, and he always seems to make a basket when it's needed most. He's excellent at timely baskets.
Collison against Bibby, and that's floated right up and in.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
Here's George. Hoop plus the harm. He would not be denied, and he'll have a chance to make it a 3-point play.
He's taken center stage here in the second half. He's been getting bucket after bucket.
So for the Hawks, Collins is checked in, and it's Smith in for Pachulia. And here comes Bibby. Joe Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Collison.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
George, Bibby covering. Can't get it to go. Excellent defense there from Smith. From the wing. Another miss by Johnson. On offense, here are the Pacers. Baseline jumper. Jump shot is good that time. He's got 36.
Well, Kevin, he's the game's top scorer. He's really putting on a show.
Collison is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta calls timeout. They're losing by 22. 2:35 left in the fourth. Indiana making some changes. Nick Roberts has checked in, and Jeff Foster subbed in for Danny Granger. Here's Johnson. Puts up the tray, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
A three ball. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Fourth quarter with a double-digit lead, it doesn't get much better than that.
And Johnson missing again.
Kevin, he's been ice cold here in the second half. If he can't make his shots, he needs to drive or pass off the teammate.
And so here is Atlanta. Bibby kicks to Williams. From the low block. That's good. And it's Bibby with the assist that time. Williams has got his first 2 points. Hansbrough. George. He's guarded by Johnson.
Already, they're getting into a little foul trouble here.
That's his first personal foul. At the line.
And the first one drops. Al Horford is checked in for Atlanta.
Under 6.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Johnson. 1:37 left in the game. Goes up. Johnson with the nice D.
This quarter's been a disaster for him, Kevin. He just can't buy a bucket.
George. Kept alive. Launches it. Williams pulls it in. Atlanta with the ball. It stays here. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 25. 1:14 left in the fourth. Here's Johnson. The leaner.
Right now, he's in a bit of a funk. I'd look for them to look at other options on offense.
And Johnson missing again.
Well, he can shoot the long ball, but that was a beyond long ball. Might want to step in a pace or two.
And Indiana has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And he gets one to fall.
The shooting so far has been a bit spotty, so hopefully that's a sign that he's back on track.
Here's Johnson. From deep. Shot's good. He's shooting 33% from three-point range. It stays here. Here's Foster. 32 seconds left in the game. Hansbrough with the ball. Here's George. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Again and again, here he is launching away from deep with not anything to show for it. He's got got to stop settling for the outside shot and get it to the rim.
Johnson's shot is off.
He's having a very poor half from long range. He can't find the net from there, and the defense knows it.
Can't connect. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
That about does it for Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Brand Player of the Game.
Game time. I can't change my frame of mind, it's game time. I've been had it jumping, I got hang time. Cause I'm a dude that can't lose the game mind. It's game time, game time, game time. I can't change my frame of mind, it's game time. I've been had it jumping, I got hang time. That's why I ball and go hard at the same time. It's game time, but ain't no games getting played. Me going broke is like Michael Jordan getting braids. I do my thing, my chain frozen lemonade. The ice in my Breitling remind me of frozen Minute Maid. I still shine when I'm in the shade. I got a chef, a chauffeur, a gopher, a lemonade. And I don't like what's
it's automatic, yo. Let's go. Oh, yeah. I'm conquering anybody with a lack of confidence, conjuring up cooperatives that reside in my providence. Root for me cause I'm in your residential, and everybody want a picture like I am presidential. There's no one that's not against them, still there is no competition. Cause I'm the greatest, and winning for me is so repetitious. Recognize them, replacing your seat on the throne is what I specialize in. You got the title, but I'm the one that's gonna jeopardize it. Count your aces, I'm fresher than water vapors in a lake of fish. I am the shark, so no one will face them. I'm a pacer cause I take it slow, I'd rather let it marinate. 76 degrees, I'm hot and still trying to elevate. Yeah, and I'm so fly, I stay in heaven, and I probably won't reach my prime until 2K11. So forget what you heard, I'm the gift and the curse. Eliminate all challenges, I guarantee no one's preserved. Better get down how you live, walk it down on the floor. Cause you know if you ain't on the top, keep it on the down low. Cause I'm hot and I'm cold, if you not in the zone, then you got to go home. We go hard around here. Better get down how you live, walk it down on the floor. Cause you know if you ain't on the top, keep it on the down low. Cause I'm hot and I'm cold, if you not in the zone, then you got to go home. We go hard around here. Can I stay on fire? Well, no attire because you know it's heat. Ain't no lucky shot out in Boston, never mind a clover leaf. Riding Cavaliers to get you where you supposed to be. Pumping, cruising through Detroit without an oil leak. Yeah, it's sunny out in Dallas with the Mavericks. A little thunder probably do some damage, make you think it's magic when these Wizards pull out a victory through the team captain. Sacramento Kings snapping, in Denver ain't no small nuggets, they not compact. I don't wanna get in on a dog, I wanna bobcat. It's like the jungle Bulls, Grizzlies, Hawks to say the least. You gon' need the biggest warrior to try to tame a beast. Shoot off like a rocket cause I am the best. I'd rather have a team of Raptors than a T-Rex. Trying to dodge a sting from a hornet is kinda hard, like trying to come and take out a clipper without a guard. Better get down how you live, walk it down on the floor. Cause you know if you ain't on the top, keep it on the down low. Cause I'm hot and I'm cold, if you not in the zone, then you got to go home. We go hard around here. Better get down how you live, walk it down on the floor. Cause you know if you ain't on the top, keep it on the down low. Cause I'm hot and I'm cold, if you not in the zone, then you got to go home. We go hard around here.